Microsoft Blizzard. Microsoft's game-changing move. Activision Blizzard bought out. The FTC has lost its latest attempt to temporarily stop Microsoft from acquiring the Call of Duty maker, Activision Blizzard. And less than an hour after this legal victory of Microsoft, the UK Competition and Markets Authority announced that it could approve the acquisition faster. Do you know what this means? Well, Microsoft might soon be able to become the third largest gaming company by revenue in the world. Hey guys, you are watching the Trend Pulse, and in today's video, we will uncover the hidden details of this deal. Fun fact, if this deal is closed, it will be the most expensive acquisition of a video game company. Microsoft and Activision Blizzard. On one side, we have a dominant player in the computing software industry, and on the other side, we have one of the largest game publishers on the planet. Microsoft is the maker of Xbox and operates Xbox Game Studios, and Activision Blizzard is composed of 5 different business units. These units include Activision Blizzard Studio, Major League Gaming, King, Blizzard Entertainment, and Activision Publishing. Now, imagine what would happen if these two giants merge. How will it impact the gaming industry? What will be the effect of this acquisition on Microsoft's competitors? Let's find out. Microsoft's announcement. It was January 2022 when the company announced its plans to acquire Activision Blizzard. According to the proposed deal, Microsoft will pay $68.7 billion in cash. And on that exact day, the stock price of Activision Blizzard increased by about 40%. According to the official data released by Microsoft, Allen & Company will act as financial advisors to Activision, while Goldman Sachs will be Microsoft's financial advisor. Plus, Simpson Thacher and Skadden will serve as legal advisors for Microsoft and Activision, respectively. The board of directors of both companies have approved this deal. Having said that, this deal is set to close by July 18th. And if it doesn't happen, Microsoft will owe $3 billion to Activision. But both companies are free to mutually extend the deadlines or renegotiate the terms. So, why does Microsoft want to acquire Activision? Back in 2021, the CEO of Activision Blizzard, Bobby Kotick, had discussions with Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella and CEO of Microsoft Gaming, Phil Spencer. The executives discussed the power of Google, Apple, Net Earth, and Tencent. They also had concerns that Activision lacked computation experience in data analytics and machine learning, which was making it harder for the company to compete with the giants of the industry. Kotick says that these discussions led to the idea of Microsoft acquiring Activision because it has those capabilities. Another thing to note here is that in July 2021, Activision was accused of sexual harassment, employee discrimination, and retaliation. Imagine a world where Microsoft owns all Activision's titles, plus Xbox and Xbox Live platforms. Not many companies will be able to challenge Microsoft in the gaming market. At that point, Microsoft will have access to Warcraft, Overwatch, Diablo, and Call of Duty franchises. It will also get access to esports leagues like Major League Gaming and the Call of Duty League. Now, combine all of this with the internal problems of Activision and Bobby Kotick being investigated by the SEC. So, what do you think? Is it a good deal for Microsoft given the fact that it will pay approximately $69 billion in hard cash? Now, let's talk about the legal hurdles these companies are facing. Regulators across the globe are concerned that Microsoft will have too much power in the gaming market if this deal is closed. Well, they argue that the company can make Activision's games such as Call of Duty exclusive to its consoles. It will be a nightmare for Sony and Nintendo. Moreover, regulators are also concerned about the impact of this acquisition on the market share in the cloud gaming market. The good news for Microsoft is that this merger has been approved in several markets, including China, South Korea, Japan, South Africa, Chile, Siberia, Brazil, Saudi Arabia, Ukraine, and the European Union. Talking about the legal hurdles faced in the US, the FTC preemptively sued to block the deal in December 2022 and filed another lawsuit in June 2023. The second lawsuit was filed to seek a temporary restraining order. However, a California judge rejected this restraining order on July 11, 2023. This means that Microsoft can close this deal despite the ongoing lawsuit filed by the FTC. And a trial date is set for August 2nd. Judge Scott Corley wrote in the rulings, Microsoft's acquisition of Activision has been described as the largest in the tech industry. It deserves scrutiny. That scrutiny has paid off. Microsoft has committed in writing, in public, and in court to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation for 10 years on parity with Xbox. It made an agreement with Nintendo to bring Call of Duty to Switch. And it entered several agreements to, for the first time, bring Activision's content to several cloud gaming services. However, we yet have to discuss the legal challenges Microsoft and Activision are facing in the UK. The UK regulator, the Competition and Markets Authority, had previously blocked the takeover in January 2023. The CMA argues that this deal will hinder competition in the cloud gaming market, but it recently announced that it was ready to consider any proposals from Microsoft to restructure the transaction. Now, if there are any pending regulatory issues, both companies will likely extend their planned completion date. What will happen next? Now, if both companies want to close this deal smoothly, they will probably have to find a way to get along with the regulators in both the United Kingdom and the United States. They agreed to a set of conditions with the EU, and they will probably do the same with the US and the UK. And talking about the future of these two companies, many employees at Activision Blizzard have expressed cautious optimism. And a number of employees at Microsoft are concerned because of the sexual harassment scandals. The employees hope that Microsoft will discourage this toxic culture and will take concrete steps to ensure that such a dangerous culture isn't introduced in Microsoft. Moreover, this acquisition means that Microsoft will probably become a key player in esports. Here, it is important to note that the esports industry is going through a downturn in investor confidence. Several companies in this industry, including Activision's Call of Duty League and Overwatch League, are struggling financially. In fact, many sponsors have left the leagues following the scandals. If Microsoft comes in with its big name and billions of dollars, the game could change dramatically. However, it is possible that Microsoft might not be as invested in these franchising experiments. The company could potentially decide for downsizing or cancellation of the leagues considering the current financial conditions. So, what do you think about this merger? Do you think it will kill Microsoft's competitors? Or more importantly, do you think this deal will even go through? Don't forget to share your thoughts with us in the comments section below. And if you want to watch more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to Trend Pulse and hit the bell icon to never miss any updates. Until next time, take care and stay tuned.